on the air live with Archie Luxury, and you're telling me the weight loss program starts with green slime.
Green smoothies, yes.
Green smoothies. Okay, I won't even ask what's in them. Now, Clive, I'm going to jump straight in. Here we go. I'm going to read you this this paid review, paid watch questions. Archie, hope this finds you well. I am Greg from Texas, who you ripped for being cheap. Sorry I offended you. Times have changed in the last few months. And where's my glasses? Just hang on a second. Where did I put my... Could you just hang on whilst I get my glasses, Clive? I'm
not a problem.
My eyesight's not what it used to be. You know that?
Could be diabetes.
Thank you, Clive.
You're welcome. No, I'm serious.
That'll make me feel well. You know that? Okay. So last time, even though I got Archie Explodes, I still enjoyed your video. I need some more watch advice from the Pontiff. I currently have the No Date ceramic sub and the sub 16800.
Ooh, okay.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Ooh, I thought perfect for Clive to discuss this with me. I love both watches. With my pay cut, I still would like to add one quality watch to finish out my collection. I am looking to spend around $4,800. This is US dollars. Okay. I am torn between the new Tudor Heritage Black Bay Chrono and the two-tone Black Bay with date. I can get either one for $4,000 after the dealer discount. I also watched your video on Joma Shop discounting the Speedy for $3,350. I would really like a two-tone bluesy, but that financially can't happen right now. Trust me, spending $4,800 will hurt. What does the Pontiff suggest? Thanks again for your help. P.S. Can you make a vid? You can make a vid if you like, but an email reply works just as well. Greg from Texas. So this is for Greg from Texas. I got to tell you, just between you and me, I was looking at this email. Mm-hmm. What do you think of so he's got a 114060. That's the No Date ceramic. And
do you need any visual aids?
Sorry?
Do you need any visual aids?
Sure. What do you got?
The No Date sub.
Sure, whack her up, Clive. But he's got the ceramic version.
Oh, my bad.
And he's also got a 16800, which is the 80s Submariner date.
The transitional one where they went from 4-digit and eventually, yes, the 16610.
Yeah. Bit of a shame he didn't send a pic, because I would have liked to have seen whether he had the rarer dial, because they came with the similar dial to the 1680. But that's okay. It's okay. Very interesting that he's got two pieces so similar to each other. A No Date sub and a date sub, both two steel stunners. I got to tell you, what I don't like about his email is he's considering buying new. I think those Tudors, whilst I like Tudors, I don't know whether I would be jumping on the new bandwagon. And I would even hazard a guess and say, he loves his divers. He loves his Rolex divers, which is fine. Nothing wrong with that. But he's got $4,800. Secondhand, you could get a bluesy, can't you, around that money?
No, absolutely not. You'd be lucky to get a 16610 for that money. And you'd have to haggle hard. That's not even talking used retail. That's talking private sale, Craigslist. So that's not going to work.
Okay. What would you suggest? Tell me what you would suggest, Clive.
Well, now, of course, keep in mind the Black Bay Chrono is kind of cool. I'm not going to deny it.
It is very cool. I would say it's very cool. I'm just using some disinfectant on my hands here.
Hand sanitizer.
Gotcha. Hand sanitizer.
So he's going. I mean, I'd almost be tempted to stick with Rolex. I mean, another diver. I mean, a
Maybe a
bluesy.
Sea Dweller. Maybe a Sea Dweller. Could get a Sea Dweller for 4,800.
A sea dweller or a bluesy. My advice would be just to keep saving and keep looking. Add to the pile.
Yeah, he does say, he says, I also enjoy on the Joma shops and the 3350.
Oh, that would be better. That would be better. But I guess he's wanting to, if he's willing to go outside the Rolex family, of course, yeah, that'd be an awesome piece. But
The only thing is, I kind of think, I tell you, Greg, you're going to have to make a choice here. You've got two watches, either same Rolex divers.
Mhm.
You say, okay, I want a month's collection. I reckon I would buy him. I would sell the 16,800.
right,
Keep the 8 ceramic. I possibly get a EMT function Rolex. Like, I would the extra. I say because I see it as good bang per buck.
I don't know if this is coming across on the boards, but you are coming across really garbled on my end. Hey,
Oh no, reception and everything.
well, I don't know what the problem is. The picture is frozen, and you're coming across like a broken banjo string.
Better now.
No.
Shit.
Well, I mean, like I said, I would say he's pretty darn close if he wants to go for. I'd say save up for another 6 months and find a deal on, as you put it, a sea dweller, pre-ceramic, or you could probably do that in a few months, or maybe save up for a two-tone bluesy. I got in mine for like 62 or 63, which isn't that, well, that's a little bit off, but not too far. Speedmaster, if he wants to stay with divers, possibly look around and roll the dice and maybe a Panerai.
Ooh, that's nasty, Clive.
I said roll the dice. Yeah, I'd stick. I mean, I don't think there's anything wrong with sticking with Rolex divers. I think that'd be a perfectly valid choice for a collection.
Can you, if you're going to stick with Rolex divers, ditch the Speedy idea?
Yeah, because that would blow his wad on. That would blow most of his wad on that one. I mean, a Speedy, if he's willing to consider a Speedy, but you know, it's a great deal on a classic watch. Get it while it's hot. But if he wants to stick with Rolex divers, just keep looking and keep saving. You've already got two kick-ass pieces. It's not like it's going to kill you to wait a couple of months to get another one.
He's had a pay cut, but things aren't going too well with him.
Well, okay, that's even more of a reason to keep looking and keep saving. If things aren't going too well, this is not the time to blow what's left of your cash on a third luxury watch.
Yeah, I think. Can you hear me better now, Clive? Is that better?
Yes, you're coming in great now.
Clive, I really think he's got to not be silly, and if money is tight, maybe don't buy a watch. Is that wrong to say that?
No, he's got. I mean, either one of those watches are great. You know, he's already got an everyday beater. He's got a really rugged, solid, tough, no-date ceramic, and he's got the classic look. He's got wearable vintage, one 16800. So nothing wrong with looking and waiting. There's, you know, deals will pop up. Save up your money and be ready to pounce.
Yes, I must say, I kind of feel a bit lost with this collection. I don't like it because he's got two very similar watches. You either stay in the Rolex diver genre, or you get out and get a diversified collection. Like I respect someone who just does Rolex divers. Fine, that's fine. But you're going to have to stay with that genre. If you're going to stay with Rolex divers, save up and get the bluesy. If you are going to go with different things, I would say, look, maybe having 2 subs is not the greatest idea. Sell one, buy a GMT function watch, and get a Speedy. That'd be a beautiful chrono, GMT, and diver. You know, I like a diversified collection.
Where's he in Texas? Dallas?
Yes, it doesn't say, it just says Texas. Well, he might need that money to rebuild his house. What do you reckon?
Well, if he's in Houston, I don't know if how long ago did he send that? Well, never mind. I want to even ask that. But I actually did see a nice little two-tone.
The 29th of the 8th.
I saw on Craigslist Dallas a nice. It's not a nipple dial like mine, but it's a two-tone GMT for 5,000. That's pretty darn close. But then again, yeah.
Oyster bracelet or Jubilee?
Oyster bracelet.
Okay. Look, I really feel with this guy's collection here, he's either got to go stay with divers or have a diversified collection, purpose and function.
Now, if he were going to diversify, he said, okay, you're right. Which one should I sell? Which one would you tell him? I'd say keep the 16800 and sell the ceramic.
No, I'd keep the ceramic. I'd keep the ceramic. The better bracelet. It's non-rattlesnake. No, I'd get rid of the 16800.
They're still turning them out every year. They're making more ones every year. So what? But they're not. But they haven't made the 16800. It's not like we talk about rattlesnakes. It's not like tons and tons of Rolex folded bracelets are falling apart every year. It's not like Sally Struthers is like having to do ad campaign and ask for donations. I actually think I'd keep the 16800.
Okay, tell me this. What do you think of buying a modern Tudor? I think that's wasting money. Don't do that.
No, especially. I mean, they're nice.
If you're going to buy new, buy the bloody Joma Shop Speedy. Okay, that's good bang per buck. You're not going to lose much money on that one. But I wouldn't be buying Tudors new, would you?
No, maybe go to the AD and try to find a used one, possibly.
They're too new to be cheap, Clive.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, that's true. Or just save your money up and keep looking, keep hunting.
Yeah, but I really think, my own opinion, I think they've got to draw the line in the sand. I got to draw the line in the sand and tell you either stick to Rolex divers or you have a diversified collection. You either stick with Rolex divers and buy the sub, save up and get the sub, or you diversify and say, right, I want a diver, I want a GMT, I want a chrono. You got to have purpose for function.
I would also say, in having had them both, probably I think the smarter choice, if he was going to save up a little bit, I think he'd have a better chance at landing a Sea Dweller pre-ceramic than get a better deal on that one than he would with a two-tone bluesy. I like the two-tone bluesy.
Two-tone bluesy's a great watch. They're really cool.
They're really cool, but I think they're a little bit overvalued. I mean, where I see, coming from the oil patch myself, it seems like 7,000 is the unofficial asking price for a bluesy.
Ooh, is that with gold in the clasp, or what's that?
Yeah, well, both actually. It's just. It doesn't matter either way.
Wow, they've gone up. They have gone up, Clive. They have really gone up.
And I don't really see why, because they've made the darn things for 20 years. I would say if you could, I mean, I think he'd have a better shot at finding a deal on a Sea Dweller. And I think the collectability of it would be, they didn't make the Sea Dweller for 20 years. I think collectability would be more enhanced in the both in the short and long term.
Clive, it's been a great pleasure having you on there. Lovely collection he's got. He's got some good choices. But
Yeah,
do remember,
it's not like he's got 2 Rolex divers. It's not like he's suffering. I mean, most people would kill themselves to have 2 of them. I mean, and he's got a nice balance of old and new as well.
If he's got money problems, don't buy another watch. Would you agree with that?
Right.
My friend Scotty, you know Scotty, he said to me, he's got $25,000 in the bank for a house deposit.
Right.
He said to me, does he go and buy? He's got the GMT Batman. Does he go and buy a Zenith chronograph? And I said, what the hell, Scotty? You're supposed to be saving. You don't spend the money on a Zenith if you're trying to buy a house.
No, absolutely not.
Don't do that.
Yeah, I understand. I understand. I mean, Tudors are cool. They're cool. They're hip designs. Like I said,
so
Rolex.
Was Barry Manilow. So was Barry Manilow.
Right. At one time.
Look what happened to him.
What happened to him? He made millions of dollars. Now he's sitting around drinking white wine. And
I see. He sort of became the Muzak of the recording industry.
True, but on the other hand, he could get all the 55-year-old Poontang he ever wanted. So there you go.
Okay, thank you. He is cool, isn't he? Still,
he is. He is.
You know, he was a classically trained musician originally. Did you know that?
Yeah. No, I did not know that. I did not, but I would not be surprised.
Okay, let's wrap it up. Thank you very much there. Remember, if money is very tight, don't buy watches if you're really, really doing it tough. Keep a cash reserve. But if you've got the money, I think go for keep it either Rolex Diver Sports or Rolex Steel Sports Diver. Oh, well, two-tone as well. It's Rolex Diver or go for a diversified collection.
Let me throw out one other possibility.
Yeah.
Diversify the collection and maximize. Do you think maybe sell the ceramic no date and buy a Polar Explorer?
I would sell the 16800 and get the Polar Explorer. And I'd get the non-rattlesnake one too. The non-rattlesnake.
I think the 160. I think that reference is about to take off. Okay. I think it's going to take off like the 4 digits did, but
okay, Clive, wrap this up. We've got another review to do. Thank you so much. We'll be back on the air very soon.